Hey everyone, my name is Mohammed Dahnoun. I'm the Director of Finance at Healthcare Inc. And today I present to you a quick presentation just to cover the formal analytical report regarding the data breach from last week. This report should have been sent to all of you this morning, and it is very detailed. So this presentation is serving the purpose of having you all on call and giving you a quick rundown of the report. We're happy to have Eric Smith, our CEO, Mohammed Saleh, our CFO, and all remaining board members currently on the call. And we will take questions afterwards. Let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with our agenda, beginning with a company-wide update, which will be included in the slide, followed by public reaction, followed by financial effects and analysis, which includes future projections, and lastly, plans of action. The most important part of this presentation is our strategic plans for the future or regarding this event. So the method we're going to use here is we're going to start with no. So we're going to understand the facts. We're going to get into analysis. We're going to analyze the facts and of course, present action items or what we're going to do, plans of action. And of course, we'll take feedback from the board on that. And a company-wide update, it's been officially a week since the breach. And we just want to say that as of now, there has still been no evidence to prove that the attacks were malicious. And we are still speaking to the public in a conservative fashion regarding how the event occurred. We still don't have an exact reason that the event occurred. We do know there was a bug within our system, but we just cannot confirm this to this point. So let's get into public reaction. So Kate Wood's team compiled a study. They used Google Trends to estimate and average out, Healthcare Inc. searches on Google in 2023. So for each month, it looks like June we have 2.2 million, February 1.2 million, March 3.4 million, an average of about 2 to 3 million Healthcare Inc. searches on Google every month this year. These searches can have negative connotation, positive connotation, either before or after the word. As long as the search includes Healthcare Inc., we do include it in this graph. So, we get an average volume around 2 to 3 million. And of course, you can see that there was an extremely high volume in July, which obviously was a result of the breach. And we can, with pretty full confidence, say that a majority of those searches do include negative connotation, as expected. And we'll get right into the takeaways. Kate Woods has compiled this list of takeaways. And as I stated, we dived into the data and it looks like an unusual influx in July. And of course, we are indicating that is a negative, or we are assuming that is indicating a negative public opinion on our company. Thousands of news articles have been published, even globally, and we've received thousands of emails demanding an explanation. To this point, we still do not have an official explanation, as I stated earlier, but we are speaking to media, providing full transparency of the event, but we are taking a conservative approach with speaking to media. We've only spoken to CNN, Fox, and CNBC to provide official updates regarding the incident. So let's get right into financial effects and analysis. So here you'll see a chart of our stock price. As you can see, we were performing very well this year up until July when the event happened on the 15th, and immediately we saw a huge drop. We do anticipate the stock to continue to drop till about September to around $27 to $28, wiping out around 35% of our market cap. And we do anticipate a recovery starting in September, but it will be a slow one. So takeaways, on the first day of the event or on the day of the event, our stock plummeted 24% right after the press release. It closed at 39.07 that day after opening at 48.23. So it has, as I stated before, it has had a significant impact on our market cap. Of course, market cap leading to a lower valuation. Now our company is technically valued lower to Wall Street. So of course, the graphic shows stock performance over recent months and expected performance until year end. And of course, we do expect a starting recovery in October. So now let's get into the most important part of this presentation is the plans of action. So of course, most importantly, this was a IT related event. So we're going to talk about our IT security measures initially. So what we plan to do is immediately notify the IT team about the need for increased security measures to prevent future breaches. A future breach is not in question in our books. We plan to never have a data breach again, and we plan to take the necessary steps for that. So initiate a hiring process for additional IT personnel to bolster the team's capabilities. Of course, this is the time to strengthen our IT team and spend a lot of our resources within it. Conduct a thorough investigation to find the root cause of the breach, because we still have not reached that conclusion. And of course, continuously monitor any new postings of patient information and records to prevent further leaks and misuse of patient data. So as you can see here, this hierarchy led by Sarah Bolt, who is the head of IT at our company, overseen by Eric Smith, our CEO. And of course, there are 3 direct reports to Sarah Bolt, Susan Poye, Matthew Clyde, and Jose Witt. So our legal team preparation, let's get into legal stuff. Compile all necessary documents for disclosure and legal proceedings. Conduct meetings with the press to address the issue with utmost transparency, taking responsibility for any faults. Our approach is to take responsibility for all faults of this event, but we do need to be clear that there were things that were signed, and we can only disclose a certain amount of things. So that's what we get into here. Thoroughly review all liability documents and signatures of exposed patients to assess potential legal risks. So within our documents, we do have liability, and of course, majority of the patients should have signed off. All of the patients should have signed off when they agreed to allow us to use their data and give us their data. So we just need to make sure we have the signatures on all that as legal issues may arise. And of course, you have a hierarchy down here led by our head of legal affairs, Anderson Schmidt, overseen again by Eric Smith, our CEO. And 3 direct reports to Anderson Schmidt, Todd McGee, Dale Hitachi, and Deborah Mills. Lastly, our plans of actions regarding the finances of the company. I prepared this myself. Prepare a comprehensive shareholder statement and plan for a meeting to address the financial impact on our company, including potential loss of clients and customers, and including potential loss of revenue. We do want to be transparent, but we do not want to send our company in a downward spiral. So we also want to develop a strategic financial recovery plan to mitigate losses and restore investor confidence. That is the goal financially with our company: restore investor confidence. Those 3 words is what my team will be focused on for the next couple of years. Consider implementing a share buyback program to demonstrate commitment and boost investor confidence in the company's stability. Of course, this is the time where we want to buy back into our company as shares are cheap and ensure the public that we still do believe in this company. The hierarchy, I will lead this team overseen by the CFO, Mohammed Saleh, with my direct reports, Adam Moss and Knight and Paul Friedman. That is about it. Thank you all for listening. And here is a safe harbor statement for all forward-looking statements made within this presentation. Thank you all. Have a nice day. Bye.